This week we're in Sweden catching big perch.
After getting off the plane in Sweden, Tobias drove us to his friend's house where we would be staying for the week. We spent that first evening rigging up our rods and getting ready for a full day's perch fishing the following day. We woke early, packed the car, and Tobias drove us to what he referred to as his favourite perch fishing spot in the whole of Sweden.
My name is Tobias and I'm from the southern part of Sweden, and I actually work as a full-time producer and photographer that makes fishing films for Kanalgratis, and I do a lot of fishing, especially in the southern part of Sweden, but actually, when I'm fishing and filming, I'll go all over the world and do a lot of funny things.
So the original inspiration for this trip to Sweden came from watching the Kanalgratis videos, seeing the perch, the pike, all sorts really, the incredible predator and lure fishing that is available out here in Sweden. We got talking to Tobias. He started sending us photos of his perch, video clips of the perch he was catching, and we were just like, it has to happen. We have to go to Sweden, and that's why we've taken the trip out here.
In the southern part of Sweden, I'll do a lot of fishing, and especially here I'm fishing a lot of bream, roach, rod and pike, but my favorite right now is definitely perch fishing in this place. This spot is absolutely my favorite spot for fishing perch, because there's a lot of big perch here, and also it's a very nice surroundings. And I've been fishing this river since spring, the last spring, and actually I've caught a lot of big perch. My biggest perch was 2.05 kilo, and it was only 48 centimeters, so it was extremely fat. And the thing with that perch is I didn't catch some bait fish or anything like that. I caught it on a lure, and that was amazing.
After hearing about some of his awesome captures, it was now our turn to try and catch a monster perch.
Carl, that perch is one of the biggest perch I've ever seen.
I nearly had a heart attack when the rod tapped. I think I'm having a heart attack now. Look at that. It's the biggest perch I've ever caught, probably.
I'm not sure.
Nearly.
Yeah, nearly.
That's very nearly the biggest perch ever.
Congratulations.
Put it there, man.
Good work.
Yeah.
First perch, like 20 minutes of fishing maybe. Yeah, this is why Sweden is like the best place for perch in the whole.
Yeah. Awesome.
I actually don't know what to say other than let's take some pictures.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that to be the first perch we caught in Sweden. The first one. After 20 minutes. I wasn't expecting it. I just literally don't really know what to say. That is a monster.
Good one. This is a better one. Nice one. Oh, it's a big one. Yeah, this is a solid fish. It's really fat, as you can see. Look at the belly here. It's really like a ball or something. And today we are fishing with the dropshot And what has been working really good is this ribster worm in the color motor oil, because they're eating a lot of food that looks like this in this river, like worms and stuff. And I think I want to weigh this one because it's a really good one, just to see. But I think it weighs like 1.1 kilo, maybe 1.2, perhaps even more. We'll see, we'll see. Time to weigh it, and it weighs exactly 1.01 kilo.
Okay, nice. So it's
like
2 pounder.
Yeah, like a 2 pounder, as we say in Britain.
Another 2 pounder.
This river, it's connected to the sea, and out there it's like salt water. So when the perch, when they should spawn, they come up here in this river, and this is like, the reason why we're fishing at this spot is quite deep. It's like 5.5 meters on the deepest part, and they are standing here just waiting for this. It's like a middle stop, so they're standing here just waiting for the water to get warm enough, and then they're gonna swim a little bit upstreams, and then they're gonna spawn up there. But this is a lot of perch here right now, just waiting for it to get warm enough. Yeah, it's a good one. It's only one like 1.3, maybe like that.
There you go, another 1 kilo plus perch. This one's probably getting close to 1.2 or 1.3 kilos, which back in England is approaching 3 pounds. We have not had perch fishing like this back home ever before. And what time is it, Tobias?
Yeah, it's
roughly?
Like
10 o'clock in the morning.
Like 3 hours.
That is bonkers.
During March and April, the water here is extremely cold. It's like a couple of degrees, and therefore the best technique to use is drop shot. With the drop shot, you can fish extremely slow, and you can really target one spot where you know there are big fish, and you just need to wait for the fish to bite.
So we've obviously done drop shotting in the past. Back in England, we have done a bit of it. That and jig fishing have been not all of our perch fishing. A lot of our fishing back home for perch is sort of worm bait, you know, maybe a bit of live bait or maggot fishing. Over here, it's very, very based around lures. I can see why. It's probably the most interesting and exciting way to catch perch, but is also very, very effective.
On the drop shot, I use creature bait because it has been working quite well for us. And but the thing you have to keep in mind when fishing this river is that the color really matter. We have been trying a lot of bright colors, but that hasn't worked at all. The color that has been working for us is reddish color and motor oil colors and stuff like that. And it's quite interesting. If you put on the right color, you will catch the fish immediately. But if you put on like the same lure with another color that is quite bright, you will not catch anything. So you have to keep that in mind.
It's about midday now, and already we've had probably the best perch fishing session we've had in our lives, and I'm comparing that to full day's fishing. I mean, it's only midday. We've had a couple of fish of roughly 3 pounds, a good few 2 pounders, and like just loads of 1 pound plus perch, and that's just something we don't really experience a huge amount in England. But we're all a little bit knackered now, to be honest. We've been fishing solid since we got here this morning, and kind of have ignored the fact that you have to eat and drink when you go fishing. But yeah, we're having some Swedish Easter drink called påskmust. Yeah, we're gonna sit back, have a little drink, have a chill out during the middle part of the day when the fishing isn't too good. And when the light levels start dropping later, you never know, it could go crazy again. After hundreds of unsuccessful casts in the pool, it seemed nothing was on the feed. Alex decided to grab his rod and go exploring elsewhere to try and find some fish upstream. tried a number of different swims without so much as a twitch on the rod tip, but sure enough he eventually came across a shoal of hungry perch, and the action was hectic.
No. God. Oh my god. It's a giant, it's a giant, it's a giant, it's a giant. Get in the net, get in the net. Yes! That's a monster. I got my biggest, look at my flash! Every cast. And it hasn't stopped. That was my biggest one. That was my one I just caught.
Hello, I think Alex has been quite busy. He sounds a bit out of breath from carrying 150,000 pounds of perch along the bank. It felt crazy just releasing the 1 and 2 pounders without even giving them a proper look in, but Alex had a much bigger perch waiting in the bottom of that net that we had to weigh and get photos of.
$1.41.
Yeah.
So it's over your personal best.
Wow.
So congratulations.
My biggest ever perch caught in Sweden.
Yeah. That's how it should be. When fishing in Sweden and catching a new personal best, you must celebrate with champagne. So.
Oh.
Congratulations!
Yeah!
Hey.
Not bad.
Well
Thanks,
done,
man.
good work.
No, it's thanks to you that we're experiencing this. So
I would never have caught a perch that big without your help, so
Yeah, but it's really fun to fishing with you.
yeah.
And good work and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Really good.
cheers.
So the next thing we did was to go straight back to the spot that Alex had caught fish from and try to get some more. This is big.
It's bigger than the other one.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's huge. Monster perch. Yes, another huge perch. Sweden is unbelievable. I'm loving it.
Don't fall in.
What a fantastic day. I cannot believe how many good perch we've caught today. It's been pretty incredible.
Yeah, this is the reason why I should come to Sweden and fish for perch. They are amazing, they are fat, and this amazing sunset, and it has been very fun to fishing with you guys. Really a fantastic day, and we have another day to come to fish perch, so it's gonna be amazing.
So here again, after perch. This time we've got down extra early. We set our alarms for 4 o'clock or something.
Yeah, something very early, and we're the only people here because we are the stupidest one around.
Yeah, it could be the stupidest, but we've also got a chance to catch a fish of a lifetime here, so let's make the most of it.
Yeah, let's catch a pig.
A pig. Let's catch a pig.
Quite fine, you find a spot that's good, like there, then you catch like a few there, and then you find a spot here. Yeah, fish on. Caught the first fish for today, and it's a really big one. I mean, I think it's like 1.2 kilo or something, and I caught it on dropshot today as well, and it took on what we call the Christmas tree, and it's actually a small sistercon, but it looks like Christmas tree. We weighed it, and it was almost 3 pounds. It was 1.27 kilo, and let's put this back and keep fishing, because it could be like a strike period right now, so we need to hurry. Let's put this one back and keep on fishing. Yep.
There you go, another perch. I wasn't getting any bites at all. Tobias caught one on that Christmas tree lure. I switched over and got one myself. Typically it's probably the smallest perch in the whole of Sweden.
Yeah, and you lowered the average size.
Yeah, I did lower the average size this morning, but it's a cracking fish all the same. Just good to be out getting a few more bites. Day 2 panned out nowhere near as productive as the previous day. However, after chopping and changing tactics, we still managed to get ourselves some bites. Yep, straight away. I thought I'd lost the lure. There you go. A little change to the minnow looking lure. 2 bites and 2 casts. First one I missed, second one we caught.
The fishing time with Carl and Alex here in Sweden has been very fun, and even though we had some slow fishing, when the fishing was biting, we caught both many and big ones.
I mean, when you think that the plane journey to get over here took 2 hours, and actually in reality back home it would probably take 2 or maybe 3 hours to drive to some of the good perch fishing reservoirs in England, I'd say the 2 hours on the plane to come out here to Sweden were definitely well spent.